Aston at Delphi, beans on toast, the brothers flavour of freedom.
That's right.
In association with Strummerville. How have you found the notes you played on the tour today?
Yeah, I mean this is the penultimate one, so yeah, it's been really good. It was, I mean it's, well that's called a tour, but it's like two little spurts. There was a sort of southern spur which was with two different bands, Molotov Jukebox and the Supernovas, and we went to like Bournemouth, Plymouth, Southampton, the northern one with Crowns Boys and we didn't.
How did your involvement with Strummerville and Brothers come about?
I do a lot of stuff with Strummerville. Most of their shows and kind of get knee deep in the kind of what they do helping other bands. So yeah, the kind of hook up with Brothers was just a thing where Strummerville have a lot of bands that need to get out of the towns that they're from. Like, you know, if you haven't got a fan base sitting where they're waiting, it's hard sometimes. So Brothers could put up a bit of cash, make themselves look good, and then we could do free entry shows in student towns. Student digs.
Yeah, how do you feel? Is it a good thing that you're able to play these free shows and get out to?
It's Nick in your end. Negative Nigel. The best thing about the tour so far has been Nigel, who's been documenting us loading the van every day. Unloading the van.
Just ruined the shot now.
I've been ruining the shot.
That's cool. But yeah, is it good for you that you're able to play these shows for free? You're talking about charging people to get in, get some music.
Yeah, I mean it's good for the people that can come and say, I mean to be honest, I play most shows I'm booked, so you can't arrange it before. Someone's going to give you X amount to play a gig and then it's up to them.
Yeah, he said an hour-ish, so...
How do you feel about companies like Brothers getting involved, sponsoring tours and music things, up to a point a little bit more corporate?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a reality, isn't it? Everyone's bitching about how they can't afford to do stuff, but I guess there's a line at which point. I mean, for me, I wouldn't really get behind things to try and sell them, but booze, it's fine. I'm not going to be, yeah, I mean, look, we got free, we got more cider than we could ever imagine drinking. The shows are free, you know, Brothers are a nice game. Says drinking a pint of Guinness.
Free booze and beans on toast, perfect partnering them.
Yeah, man, there's always ways to get free booze. That's why people join bands, really, because the booze is free.
Yeah, it's the way to earn your drink. How difficult do you find life as an independent musician, trying to get your name out there with, like you said, not being able to get that many pre-booked shows?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and I don't look to make an income from the music I make. You know, I work on a bar to kind of pay the rent. So yeah, it's cool. I love it. I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I think it might be a bit of a different kind of game for kind of upcoming new bands. You know, maybe that's the question you're going for. For me personally, it's different. I can do everything on the cheap. I don't need a band to carry amps or whatnot. I can just turn up and do the thing. Yeah.
How did talk about the man Turner a little bit? How did you find playing Wembley with Frank?
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a triumph. It was strange how obviously it was a big deal, but it's one of the things I knew I was doing it for a long time. The way that it made everybody else act, I thought was great. Like just weeks leading up to it, everyone was like, "Oh, you feeling nervous?" And which no one normally asks me, like friends and whatnot. They don't tell us about me playing gigs all the time. So yeah, and it just worked on so many levels. It was like wicked to be part of, things to be part of, you know. Billy Bragg's always been a big hero, so it was sort of like just a lovely build. There was just good vibes all the way through, and yeah, the little show outside went down really well as well, everything like that. I mean, the kind of what happened there was because when I knew I'd sell a lot of CDs and loads of happy people, so I got CDs printed up specifically, and then went to Wembley, had a merchandise company. And basically they was going to charge for each CD, they was going to charge a tenner and then give me £6 back because they take 25% commission and VAT and all this shit. And they cost me a fiver to make. So that's £1 profit on the album. And I was like, fuck that, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
So, so I just took them outside and took a little guitar and sold them all. Amazing.
DIY, that's the way to go.
Yeah, well, and then I went out that night and spent all the money that I had in one. But
Oh, well, as long as you had a good night out of it.
it was fantastic.
Okay.
It was quite a weekend. Yeah.
How did it feel to step out there on that Wembley stage?
I do it all the time. Like, I would say, certainly for me, the more people that are there, the easier it is. I'd much rather go on in front of 10,000 people than I would 21, kind of like battering around in an empty Texas. There's some kind of, I don't know, like an embarrassment that comes with it. Sort of like, oh, there's no other shows, where it's just like, and I mean, to be honest, like, I've never done a gig without making a fucking mistake, so I've mastered the art of screwing up. There's nothing I can do in there that long, that's what will always happen. So I've not got anything to worry about in that sense. And yeah, I mean, it was just that everyone was into it, wasn't it? I could have done anything. They can't wait with it. But I had a great time.
And how do you feel about Frank bringing like honest acoustic music to the mainstream and to the charts as well? Do you feel as that to kind of follow an example of it?
Do I intend to follow him?
No, do you feel that he's helping you guys?
Oh fuck me, Frank's helped me no end, yeah. I mean, like, even from early doors, he just used to take me on his tours and opening. Yeah, of course, it helps a lot, I think. He's a very special man. I mean, he kind of touches a lot of people, to be honest, and you kind of, he spreads it out like really well with the help of Extra Mile and stuff like that as well. It's, good.
Say it's a sign of the times that there's so honest, simple songwriting, and now the acoustic guitar is so popular at present.
It's strange because I did a student radio interview yesterday where they was talking about the death of guitar music. So it's basically talking, isn't it? And like, has there ever been a time in history where there isn't a place for songwriters? Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a current sign.
What life skills would you say you've learned from sort of your DIY attitude to music and getting music out there? What
life skills
from it? The questions that you know.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean by life? I mean, like, what I do is my life. It's like, I call like the songs, I only write songs about the stuff I've done, things I know or don't know. Like, for me to sit here and try and tell you what I've learned in my life, I don't know
That's fair enough. A lot of your songs are quite a bit of would you say the country being such a shit state at the minute, it makes it easier to find inspiration in songs?
No, I don't think I've got a political angle at all. I kind of like, I didn't vote for the London mayor, right? I don't know, I know very little about politics. I just try and read the Sun newspaper and make a song. I don't have a political standpoint on anything, so I don't really
Damn it then.
yeah, exactly.
Give the people what they want, I guess.
Do you want that spare mic stand?
Being a Londoner, what are your thoughts on the
upcoming
invasion of the Olympics? Do you think in any way it'll benefit musicians like yourselves when they play shows?
Will the Olympics benefit me? No.
Well, you just think it'll help.
I think it's a massive waste of time and a massive waste of money.
I agree entirely with you.
I mean, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to get involved. It's going to make me I'm sure as many people will leave as has come. It's not like there isn't any tourists come to London over the summer. Anyway, people just so yeah, let them do it. I mean, but I don't think it's going to make any difference to me.
You're in London,
Quite a lot of your lyrics are fairly outspoken. Have you ever written a line or something? I can't say that.
No, because I wouldn't write something I wouldn't want to say or wouldn't have the guts to say. No.
Simple answer?
Yeah.
To the point. Your songs are ridiculously cheerful and upbeat. Are you capable of writing a song that isn't just really, really happy?
I'm sure I must have done this. I'm going to say yes, but I can't reference you to what it is actually. But I'm sure that I've got a lot of songs, but they're still quite cheery as well. Yeah, I'll write you a sad song.
Yeah, we'll cut that on the next record. Do you still perform standing on a wooden chair?
No, I stopped doing that when I released my first album 3 years ago. I stopped standing on chairs because it was called standing on a chair. And it was like just the gimmick had gone on too far. But it's strange because that was another thing, going back to Wembley actually, where it's like my mates who like I said 3 years ago I stopped that and everyone was like, oh, you're going to stand on a chair. And I was like, so I'm glad that it's fondly remembered.
Yeah, I guess I would have looked a bit odd with that massive arena, so you can just go like wooden chair.
I looked on wherever you did. That's why I did it, to be honest.
Out of the many songs you've written for their albums, do you have any favourites?
I'd always guess I prefer the last song I wrote, so yeah, the song on Pop and Cherry, that's my next favourite. But they're all the same, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Besides beer and alcohol, what are the strongest influences on you as a musician?
Girlfriend, love, yeah, and besides beer, yeah, just life, just life every day.
And finally, where did the Beans on Toast name come from?
It was just, I felt it described what I was kind of trying to get across. And it's cheap, it's easy, and it's English.
It's a beautifully succinct way to end the interview. And where anyone looking to try and get their hands on your music or find out more about your tour dates, where can they go to find that information and get some songs?
Just Google Beans on Toast, wherever, iTunes. Yeah, I think people
Find it.
will be out if you want to find stuff these days. We all know exactly where to go.
Well, NoisenewsUK, Beans on Toast in Preston. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Nice one. Thanks.